Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do a live stream. I'm Nikast. If some people don't recognize my voice, and we're gonna do like a Papa Pyramid evolution of tech until now, and kind of like how the world record has progressed. We're gonna show all the course and lap world record videos until now. And yeah.
Yep.
Um, and obviously the first one we're gonna start with Justin Zimmerman, who posted a pretty decent time right away. Obviously, nothing special nowadays, but I remember I was pretty impressed, even though he himself was not.
Yeah, true. So this time is for 128.78. Uh, this was uploaded June 23rd, 2019. So it was around. Was that like 2 days after the game released? I
Yeah,
assume
pretty
yes.
much like, well, maybe even like the same day. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
really, yeah. Nonetheless, it was made like right away. Was the first decent time of Puppet Pyramid that was uploaded on the site. There was one more time that was uploaded before it, and it beat it by 10 seconds. So I feel this is the place to start the world record progression.
Yep. True.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of want to set up. Wait. I kind of want to set it up so that we can see the YouTube video, but at the same time, show the. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Want to show the Discord as well. How would I do this? So do I just? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Freaking browser pulling tricks on me. Okay. Uh, yeah.
Lighter line.
I guess what I would need to do is just put you on.
But my light is so dark. Like my face becomes so dark here for whatever reason.
Okay, there we go.
No?
Yeah, maybe we can just change back to you when we do some inputs on the record, like if we analyze it,
Yeah.
basically. So, all right. So let's get ready for the video. Uh, Hold on, my lights, freaking.
Good start.
Yeah, very good start. It's not a good stream if you don't run into technical issues like that. If you don't run into technical issues, that doesn't assure that you're gonna have a good stream. Let me see. Let me set up the lights here. Oh my god, what is happening with this controller? Uh,
I can't. Oh, yeah, you can start
there
the video.
we go. Hello. Okay, we're gonna start the video right now. Here we go.
Right away. You can tell that everybody was already using fast characters right from the start.
Oh, kind of wide lines on there.
I mean, the
Oh, he missed the boost.
yeah, he didn't take the turbo pad on lap 1. I think he does like a trick here where
Yeah.
he takes it here.
Late.
We already knew U-turn.
Yeah, but that was kind of a very late jump on the shortcut. But then again, this was like 2 days after the game release. Interesting to see that he drifted the whole pyramid as well.
I think that's because this is how it was played on the original.
Yeah, sure.
So the texts are very similar to that.
Yeah, and it was kind of like U-turning back then. It wasn't as advanced. A little wiggle right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the U-turning was kind of primitive back then when the game released.
I think I remember him commenting on the Discord that he just like wanted a run that didn't crash. He did like every single track right away, so that also explains it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a 128.78, which would today put you in not even like top 50, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, then again, like comparing it to today's standards, like this run, it was, you could say it was fast by the time the game came out, because it was like, again, literally 2 days after the game released. Let me put you on screen there. Um,
Yeah.
so basically, yeah, the I guess people were back then in the position where they wanted to still learn, like, they still have uh, what is it called, the oh my god, I keep forgetting the words. uh, they being so used to the OG game that they wanted
Yeah.
to translate the same kind of movement in this game. So like U-turning wasn't as developed, because of course people were just discovering it because it was like a new mechanic. Because like in the OG you could lose fire if you tried that, so it
Yeah.
wasn't very as
It,
optimal.
regardless of what happened, if you pressed brakes on the original game, you will lose all reserves. So
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
a whereas here, if you pressed down before square, then you kept the reserves. So one big part of in the beginning was to just get used to the fact that you have to press down before square or everything gets fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, and you could also see like lines were not pretty optimized. Of course, it was just, I guess, like the mentality was just like, let me just get the track done, and not caring about lines, and that's why it looked a little bit Yankee at places actually, but nonetheless still uh fairly good time. But like for today's standards, it wouldn't put you in like a good spot when it comes to leaderboards, for sure.
Yeah, I think there's really not much else to discuss about it. Like we can just move on to the next one, really.
Hmm. Okay. Also, what's up, Turismo? How you doing?
Hey, Turismo.
Welcome to the stream. We're doing some analysis here of the progression of war records for Papu experiment. Uh, okay, so the
This is
next on the list,
few days later. Uh,
yeah.
Again, I think by Justin.
Oh,
No,
this
no,
this one is,
Damos. Yeah, Damos.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one is by Damask. Okay, so this run will be 127.38. Uh, compared to the previous run, it was almost a second, or it was basically a second
More than a
stream,
second.
more than a
More than a
second. Yeah.
second.
Okay. Uh, okay. So we're gonna go through it right now.
He didn't do the perfect start dash,
Yeah.
but he's not like an original CTR player, so he didn't probably know that at the time.
True. True. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting line.
Better, uh, better grasp by far from compared to Justin.
Yeah, and comparing it to Justin, actually taking the first turbo pad is it's way faster than just
B-
skipping it.
mm.
Uh,
But his card control is actually in some sense at this time his card control is worse. Probably because he's not really used to card games. He's a fighting game player.
yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Oh, swooples.
Hey, what's up? I guess the line that he takes on the grass was because there's a section there in the grass that has like a little bump. Uh, so you can
Yeah.
get air basically. So you don't have
Oh,
to deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lap 2 was also the lap world record at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Like there you can get the air, but it's not enough to guarantee you that you can get like a boost. But still, regardless, it was a little faster. That just oh, and he loses fire at the end as well.
One thing that I did notice all the time, he was doing really unoptimal like mini turbos. He was releasing them very quickly.
Hmm.
So that's why he was boosting constantly, because obviously he wouldn't have had enough reserves otherwise. So he was doing so many turbos.
Yeah. Exactly. Again, not as like a run not as optimized as today's standards, but few interesting things that comparing it to Justin's run is like even on laps 2 and 3, drifting the whole pyramid section instead
Yeah.
of U-turning. But then again, I believe this video. Let me see. This one was uploaded June 26th, so a
3 days
couple,
later, yeah.
yeah, 3 days basically later than Justin's video. Um,
Yeah.
again,
Hello, Shazarok and Scorpion
a how's it
and
going,
Shiny.
guys? Shimmy, what's up? So, um, basically, still U-turning back then was very primitive. It wasn't as developed because people were just still trying to figure out the game, so they were playing it as the original game. Um,
And
difference,
or
yeah,
or in the case of Damos comes from fighting games. He's not a card game player
yeah,
really, so he didn't even really know the difference between full turbos and doing like what the game calls perfect.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
he definitely didn't have an completely he didn't have a complete understanding at the time of how reserves work compared to, like, let's say Justin,
yeah,
but obviously still was able to beat him by over a second. But yeah,
yeah, and that would have been one of the reasons why he at the end lost fire, um,
yeah,
because like him not knowing exactly maybe how the reserves worked in the game, or basically how the whole mechanics of the game worked when it comes to keeping your turbo. Uh, Obviously, not minding of that because if you don't know it, then you wouldn't be able to understand it. But still, like from a guy that basically has come from um, fighting games, it's
yeah.
pretty impressive that this guy back then had this world record of 127.38. Like
Yeah, basically just a few days after release,
yeah,
he figured out how to play at the level.
exactly. Um, so yeah, that's oh, and actual also the lab world record as well. He had it 28.49,
Yeah,
which was yeah, it was decent. Again for
but not a phenomenal lap, as you can see. It will be
yeah,
beaten by almost a second very quickly.
true. So we're gonna go through now. I think that that's a big jump, a difference in laps. So from
Yeah.
28.49, we're gonna check out the 27.59.
Probably the biggest jump in a lap world record here.
Yeah, biggest
As well.
jump. This is by Tom actually.
Yeah,
Crash
Tom.
68. So we're gonna go through it. Also, what's up, Mist? How's it going? And hello. You got to be bad to be good.
Yeah, you
uh,
got to be bad to be good. That's Nyx, actually. Yeah.
hey.
Hello, guys.
Hell yeah. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna. Oh, there we go. Oh, why doesn't? Oh, it doesn't pause. Okay. So we're gonna check the lap war record. Uh, 27.59 by Tom. Gonna check it out right now.
Oh wow, this is just completely different.
Yeah, absolutely different. Oh, he doesn't take
Oh,
the
he goes down.
shortcut. Yeah, interesting. Yeah,
But
there it
yeah,
is.
still nonetheless. And one thing you can notice from
So,
Tom, even on the original, he always would play with the camera close up. He doesn't take the camera farther away. And
yeah,
he's one of the few players who do that.
that's really true. Like myself, I haven't been really used to having the close-up camera because I feel like I don't have the same range of vision. Like it could work for like tracks like let's say Cortex Castle where there's like steep uphills that camera could
Yeah.
give you a better angle to see what is up there. But like for at least for me for like trying to cornering it's like it throws you off a little if you're not used to that. But again, big
A
difference.
little odd done. We're going through all the world records on Papu's pyramid from the beginning that we have in our database.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, uh, like right off the bat, comparing it to the previous lap, huge difference in between
Yeah.
both runs. Um, which I thought at the beginning Tom was using the reserve stacket, but he wasn't because he had like a 29
Yeah.
SL, which if it was reserve stacket, it would be longer than that. But um, you know, the video was uploaded. When was it uploaded? June 27th. So one
Yes. One day
day,
later.
one day later. And this is for a lab world record. Um, difference is like we see more development of the use of the U-turn, just a little bit in the pyramid section, um, which you know Tom being the great player that he is, I guess he was more into trying to understand the mechanics of the game, um,
Yeah.
and yeah, like
Thomas. Yeah.
it like
But
I feel that lap was a solid lap for that time.
yeah, and something notable about Tom is that Tom, first of all, he had the last world record of this track on the original before the massive shortcut was found,
Yeah,
and he also is a like a professional Gran Turismo
Gran
player.
Turismo. Yeah,
Yeah, so like he is very much a very much a racing game player. Yeah, he did have a good crash cut there too, but
yeah,
that
true.
wasn't really the major development. I feel like obviously it helped him, but just just like better lines was the big thing. I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. It was better lines. The the grass was kind of similar to what Dama's grass cut was. Like it was right. Like it's a kind of curious trajectory that you take or that you see in those runs for the
and
grass cutting.
and yeah, and just way more confident like cart control. He didn't have any issues like randomly going to the right when he didn't want to. Or
Yeah, true. That actually happens a lot, especially in that section. And very interesting that I noticed that he didn't go the way up. He went below the bridge, which is it's very interesting to see that people win.
I don't think it was intentional though.
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure he just missed it and was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he just drifted to it because I guess he was trying to jump, but he didn't have. Either didn't have enough room, or in some instances that you want to jump but it drifts. Like
Yeah,
that can happen sometimes, but nonetheless, it was a solid lap. Uh,
yeah.
gotta give him
It
that.
would be a decent lap even today. I feel like not a
Yeah,
great, but a decent lap.
yeah, true. So we're gonna check the next video now, which is uh, Oh, it's by
Again,
Tom
Tom.
again. Okay, so
Okay, and this is a
course,
significant improvement.
yeah, 125.65, huge improvement from the 127 previously. So I'm gonna check it out right now.
And Tom with his signature crunch,
Oh
always
yeah,
playing crunch.
yeah. Oh, very nice. First line there. Good, good. Okay.
Oh, this is where, yeah, uses the modern tech for the turbo pad basically already.
Okay. Well. Oh, he still goes below.
Oh, it was intentional, clearly.
Yeah.
He just didn't think it's worth
That's
it to go up, I guess.
that's very very interesting.
Wow, almost hitting the wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, doing the U-turns there,
Okay.
losing some time there. That wasn't so good.
Yeah, that wasn't very optimal. Okay, so he does choose. Oh, okay.
Uh, okay, so he was maybe a bit worried about
Yeah,
hitting a bad cycle there.
I think when he passed, the plan was on the cycle of Ian.
So his ghost there lost fire, so that's why he just kept going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the plan was on position again.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a great course, but
Yes, it was a fairly consistent run, like far from his best laps, obviously there. And
Mm. Yeah.
maybe that might be a point. Yeah, maybe he needed the reserve. That's why he went down.
True, yeah, because one thing that I find on this track is like it's really difficult to keep reserves, um, especially
Yeah, because mm,
because of the
you can very much
maneuvering.
trade reserves for cornering. So
Hmm.
that's actually why it makes what makes this track such an interesting track for top level. Like how much reserve you can drop out for better cornering.
True. Uh, Comparing it to the older videos, like huge improvement again, especially like at the beginning section, which I saw from the couple of videos that we saw. They kind of went like with the little wider line instead of the tighter following the curve. And we see more U-turning in this video as well, which
Yeah.
I believe, like, Tom being a smart guy that he is, because and of course with the background of him being an actual esport Gran Turismo player as well. But yeah, interesting to see that he chooses to go throughout all the run below the bridge and not above. Um,
Yeah. But
and
as
obvious,
Turismo suggests, it's probably for reserves.
yeah,
Get more
probably,
slides in.
probably for reserves as well. Uh, but yeah, it's kind of interesting because again, you would lose time uh, for the time being. Like seeing that run and seeing him have to go wide because of the plant, uh, obviously is gonna lose some time there. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
and But overall, like we see more of a polish lines here and there. There's still like some lines that were not optimized. Interesting grass method, like going through the grass to not slow down. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's overall like a solid time. Huge improvement from the first time that we saw, or
I said
the
this is the
previous actually.
first. Yeah, this is the first like time where it started to feel somewhat optimized, I guess.
Hmm.
Obviously, far from what even very far from what we're seeing today, but it's already a time that like it takes a lot of skill to actually beat.
Yeah, and in a track that you don't have as much room to do what you gotta do to keep the boost. Okay, so we're gonna see the next video. It's actually, I think it's like 10 millisecond difference from this one. I think. Let me see.
Yeah, who is
Oh,
it? Is it J? Oh, oh, whoa.
oh
Okay.
boy. Okay, that one is.
That was the one video we forgot to check, and that one doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I wonder who it is though. Well, what's the time? Oh yeah, it's by CTR Noob who unfortunately got banned. Is it by CTR Noob here?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's probably gonna look very similar to Tom's time, I guess, because it's hardly different. But yeah, unfortunately, CTR Noob got banned for what seemed to be very dubious and weird reasons from YouTube.
Mhm.
Hopefully his account gets reinstated because he has a lot of valuable CTR videos there, and not just on this track but a lot of tracks, and he has a bunch of world records that cannot be seen, so I
Yeah.
hope his channel gets reinstated. But it seems like it won't. YouTube already declined to. Yeah, but the thing is, he got banned for something he obviously didn't do. Like whatever people might think of him, the ban doesn't seem justified.
Yeah. Uh, which is still like as much as uh there's some stuff going on, but like uh as you guys would say, it's still part of history, of course, for the game,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
still part of the times for the game as well. So it kind of, yeah, it kind of sucks that uh, it happened like that. Actual happened. Let me see. Is this lap one? Uh, okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Uh,
now we have JMKZ, the Finnish player, with his first world record on this track, and a massive improvement again, almost half a second.
yeah. Okay, let me just do something real quick here. 1 second.
I don't know what happened to JMKZ. He kind of vanished, but maybe he will come back.
Let me see.
And hello, Glenn.
One more second here. Oh, it's. Oh Jesus. Uh,
Um, Around this time, by the way, is I bit maybe it's not yet, but the palm tree shortcut was discovered, and that kind of was a bit of a shocker.
okay. JMKZ.
I don't think we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna show the video of it, but yeah, it was definitely a bit of a scandal.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Here we go. Wait. Does it show properly on the screen? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through it right now.
Getting some good reserves here, and but no U-turning.
Yeah. No. Okay. You turn there.
Oh, just
Oh,
a
fast.
brilliant
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah. Very fast. Oh.
Oh, he fell down. The grass saves it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and a good U-turn in the end. Huh? Pretty cool.
Okay. Let me put it here. There we go. Yeah, yeah, that was night and day difference
Yeah.
as well. Um,
And despite all the mistakes, like falling down the shortcut and having to go around the plant, like you still saved almost half a second. So I guess that was a kind of a wake up call. Hey, you guys can do the grass wake up way better.
yeah, true. Uh, I guess here's how we see here's where we see actually the reserve stacking kicking in a little bit um,
Yeah.
for trying to make sure to achieve the lap, um, which was like reality. It was a pretty solid lap. Again, as we saw, a few mistakes. Uh, One mistake that I saw was about trying to transition from the shortcut to. I guess he was trying to go up the bridge, but
Yeah.
he almost failed there. So he was trying to save it, and that's why he went underneath instead of on top. Um,
Perhaps he was a bit shocked by the fact that he got the grass so fast, so maybe he panicked a bit. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I would say yeah. It could have been a possibility. Um, but yeah.
He's also really talented. Like as a pretty small kid, the guy shows up on Crash Team Racing, CTR Forever, plays on the original, never quite becoming like a top rank player, but
Mhm.
he was very young and he actually won a tournament held by Linkser on the original CTR.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Way back in
Yeah.
like 2008.
That's quite a long time ago. But yeah,
Yeah, and he completely vanishes and all of a sudden comes back for the remake and does a bunch of world records and is really strong. So that was really cool.
really, really cool indeed. Uh, yeah, that's all the input in that one. So we're gonna move to the next one. Also, Glenn, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. he's he's freaking Gohan. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so we're gonna see a course, a lap world record here by JMKC again. Uh,
And here we see like yet another 2 second improvement. So that's
yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
remarkable.
Uh, so okay, let me maximize screen here. I'm gonna watch it.
Another again with his signature Penta Penguin. Although his signature would eventually change.
Yeah. Right there.
But
Oh, okay.
yeah, nice jump over the gap there.
Oh, frame perfect jump. You hate to see it.
Taking it safe a bit, but like still driving pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Okay,
jump there.
nice jumps.
Yeah, he's definitely revolutionizing the grass here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, there's lap. Very good. Pretty ahead of his ghost right now. Or not pretty,
Yeah.
but like he's obviously ahead. Okay, kinda slow.
Just
there.
taking it safe, but still a decent grass.
Yeah.
And a nice like laps all overall, like 1 second faster laps in every lap compared to the previous world record, pretty much.
Yeah. And as you
Time
can
lap, not really, but yeah.
I think as you can see for the times let me actually hold on. Like for the times that you see here, like he was trying it. He was going for a like
Yeah.
major jump from 48 to 11 and then to 01, which is it's actually impressive. Uh,
And especially like when we saw me and BTF when we talked with him, like the guy restarts pretty much all runs. When he makes a mistake, he restarts really quickly. So that's why he was also able to do really good runs really quickly.
Hmm.
But yeah, to see that many runs on his high scores page is actually pretty surprising. Like the climb there,
Yeah,
he
truly,
clearly
yeah.
didn't want to upload until he was happy with the run.
Yeah, which to be fair, it happens to some of us, like myself included. If I don't feel like if I don't feel happy about the time that I want to achieve, I wouldn't upload like a slower time. Um,
Actually, could you check when this was uploaded?
oh yeah, yeah, sure. So let's go ahead and check. This was on July 2nd.
So this is still only 10 days after release.
Yeah, true. But yeah, we see like major.
Yeah, but Il Pataturco, these were all world records. He was 2 seconds ahead of the world record.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. These are like the previous world records at the time that we're progressing through right now. So by that time, like it was pretty. It was a pretty nice run. Uh, um, but yeah, like uh, we see more development on the grass section, which again is like I don't know if comparing it to the Tiger Temple grass section, I think that's a whole different story, because like
Yeah, that was
it's
just like
random.
they completely changed how they play it with was it Biohazard or one of the Arabian players? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, like seeing this video with this time now, like it's really impressive. We see more development on better cornering, on actual more U-turning. Um, we see that these players are trying to understand better how the track works, how some of the hazards or obstacles from the track works, and
Yeah.
here's the proper time that we see in a run that they use the shortcut above the bridge, of course, and
Yeah. I agree with you, Pataturco. The Tiger Temple grass is messed up.
yeah, it's so all over the place. Like this game is, of course, but you know, people still try it and go for it. But it's pretty interesting, uh, how you like seeing all these videos to the video that we just saw right now, like how uh, polished and how optimized is slowly getting, but still like some mistakes here and there. He lost speed at lap 3 on the grass, and
Yeah. Probably he's so far ahead, so he took it safe.
yeah, yeah,
Nonetheless.
true, true. And also the lap was pretty nice. Uh, so let me see.
And I'm
Yeah,
fairly sure that this is around the time when Damosk and JMKZ had made their gentleman's agreement to not beat their own world records.
yeah.
So now it's gonna be a lot of back and forth for a while.
All right. So next record is uh huge. It's kind of a big improvement. Which is uh by
Oh, yeah, still
JMKZ
JMKZ.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
122.51. A huge jump from his previous run.
Probably he was no longer taking it safe.
Yeah, true. So we're gonna watch it right now.
Oh, and this is after the first first
Okay.
big patch.
Okay.
We see the new characters. And just very smooth pyramid.
Yeah. A little wide there, so you lost a little bit of time.
Still a half second better start lap almost.
Yeah, true.
Well, not quite, yeah, but 0.3. Oh wow. Okay. Way better.
Yeah, way better. Yeah, that was interesting. Taking the shortcut.
Still a sub 27 start lap, second lap rather.
Okay, he might have lost a little time there as well.
Not that much. And clearly the Ghost was already world record anyway. You can tell it's.
Yeah, yeah, true. Oh, it was pretty close at the end there. Oh, two identical laps. Okay, that's really nice. Oh yeah, he was at it.
There.
We
But
see a lot.
We're doing like a world record history recap sort of, although it's only a few months, like half a year in, but just because this track has seen so many great stories, so we figured it's a good place to start for this kind of thing.
Yeah, true. But like, uh, pretty nice, pretty nice times, on this run. You can see by the amount of tries that he basically went through, that he wasn't gonna stop until he got the time that he wanted, which he actually did. Um, Pretty nice, way better grass comparing it to his previous video, and
Yeah.
it was
It
again,
was just the same tick, really. Like
yeah,
the same strategy, but just actually executed better.
yeah, true. Um, you know, the goes was literally catching up there, but he still managed to pull out the time. Um, Not as many mistakes comparing it to the previous run that he had. So
Yeah.
overall, pretty solid. Still using drifting, like almost throughout the some sections of the pyramid, which um, it can make you like if comparing it to the standards right now. Like right now, you just basically U-turn, but uh, I guess that still by the date there wasn't a way to know what was just right to keep you going, so
Yeah.
your reserves don't randomly run out just because you didn't drift enough. Because like I feel like there still wasn't that balance of like taking optimal nines and
I
keeping reserves.
If I remember correctly, a big problem was losing reserves during the grass.
Yeah.
So, like, the modern grass tech allows you to get to the other side of the grass so much quicker, then you can have way fewer reserves compared to what they were doing at the time. Yeah, hello, Blue. Yeah, this is right. We're getting into that part. Like, probably next is Damosk, most likely. I think.
Yeah, hopefully. Um, but yeah, like it's still a very solid run. I guess we'll be seeing more of him throughout the videos that we see
Yes.
here. Uh, but yeah, the next one is I think 40. Is that 40 millisecond difference? I think. Let me see. Let's see who's the winner here. Oh, it's by FG
Oh,
actually.
FT Turismo. Hello.
Okay. Ah,
So, Damosk is keeping us waiting.
yeah. So good to see you here. Let me pause it here.
Yeah,
It's
great
kind
that
of
you're actually watching. Maybe you could give some pointers in the chat about this time,
yeah,
if you remember.
yeah. So we're gonna review it. He had 122.11 with 26.69 lap. So we're gonna review it right now.
Oh, you're using the very simplified turbo bar. No time, no speedometer.
Yeah. Very good. Okay.
Oh, different grass tech,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely did different. better shortcut take at the end.
It looks to me like he's simply just cutting the corners smoother, like going closer to the inner side.
Oh, 2 U-turns now. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that grass was a bit slower than the
Yeah.
last one. Oh wow. Okay, going over the pillar there, definitely putting some thought in there.
Yeah. Oh, the video is okay. Okay.
How do you get ahead of? Okay, that's where the ghost loses time.
Yeah. No, I think he'd rather he gain a little bit of time with that grass. Oh, way better shortcut at the
Oh
end.
wow.
Way better shortcut there.
You probably gained like half of a second compared to the ghost there.
Yeah. I think now it's
Lap
the
3 was pretty good.
I think now it's the
Not gonna lie.
2669 lap. Okay, yeah, a couple of the times.
Do you remember anything about this time? Oh, there's a lap 2, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very close
Let's
to the
see.
wall there.
Let's see how good the grass
Oh,
here is.
better
The grass-
U-turning.
Oh wow. Yeah, the grass was the same as the ghost pretty
Yeah,
much.
it was the same. I think the pyramid section with the multiple U-turning was the factor that saved him a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he fell there.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Here's another lap.
Okay, that's to complete the run.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I guess now is SL. Which
Is there an SL? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this was the best grass
really nice
out of
grass
all of this.
and really nice shortcut transition. Really good. Okay. All right.
Okay, so Turismo was going for the sub 122, I guess, at the time, but apparently he never got it, or at least before somebody else did.
Yeah. It was really it was a really nice run. He shaved
I
off
remember,
50
yeah,
milliseconds from
I
Gabe
remember
and
people
Casey.
were saying like it's gonna be the last sub. Some
Yeah.
people were like, it's gonna be the last sub of this track. Nobody's gonna get a 120. So
True.
I do remember the competition kind of was there. You know, Damosk and JMKZ were probably already playing for it.
Yeah. And I almost forgot to check when it was uploaded. This was July 23rd, so it was like way a month and a few days after the game
Yeah.
release. Um,
Already in a month, we're getting really good times.
yeah, and which is really impressive to see how much time was shaven off during the month of the lifespan of the game, uh, which was really cool. I really like the better, like there was more U-turning in the pyramid section. There was way better grass. It was way faster. Uh, there was like a better transition from the the platform to the upper side of the bridge. Like that was way slicker. Like it was cut
Yeah.
way better than the previous runs, of course. Um, so yeah, overall, like at the time for being a time set up a month and a few days after the game release, it was a really good time uh, set up and really good lap as well. We see more of the refining of the lines. We see more of that pursuit of trying to optimize the track. And as FG said, he was trying to go for the sub, uh, but still overall like a pretty nice run by FG there.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
yeah,
Like, and I mean, even at the time, almost half a second world record was still big. Um, Blue says that he remembers being blown away by Turismo's time because Damos was struggling. Yeah, Damos was a hard worker, so that's how he got his times, definitely.
yeah, true. And again, emphasizing of him not actually being like an OG player, but rather a fighting game player. Seeing him go for this time as well is impressive, and it tells you like he was going for it. He was dedicated to it. Um,
And
I-
it's arguably out of the short tracks, it's arguably the most technical. So yeah,
yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna check now the next time, which is I guess 122.05.
this video almost had 2,000 views, so that's also
Yeah.
pretty incredible.
Here we have
JMKZ getting it back,
yeah
but still no
JMKC.
sub.
Yeah, still no sub, but we'll get into that uh, right now. Let me just make sure I have everything set up. Okay, here we go. With the hovercraft.
Oh yeah, this we remember. I remember the story of this. BTF told him to use the hovercraft, and he got this in 30 minutes.
Oh my
Something
god.
crazy like that.
Wow.
BTF told him to just play with the hovercraft, and then JMKZ gets this time in 30 minutes. Like, absolutely insane. And
Yeah.
everybody who's played with the hovercraft knows how freaking incredibly hard it is to play with the hovercraft in
Yeah,
this game.
it's insanely hard and it throws you off so much because
I
it's
don't
like
understand how he can even play with it, let alone get a world record.
yeah, true. That's so true. But he
And
has it like impressively. He has really good lines, even with the hovercraft. You know,
yeah, maybe he got a mega boost.
maybe we see way more U-turning here, which is really good.
Almost like a reckless kind of play style now.
Yeah,
But I guess it was very similar to FG Turismo's play style. Like just maybe the grass style, tech was a bit different, but otherwise very similar.
still we see again like his attempts.
Yeah,
It was like a few couple of attempts for him to pursue this time, which he got again at 122.05. And with a hovercraft, which is, which is, it's
what a
just,
meme! And
yeah,
like you
it's
can see
just,
the skin and the hovercraft color were like matching
yeah, true.
for the top. Best best combination, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Jubilu, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I guess that here we see like, even though he made this run with this car that a lot of people they're not used to use because it's like it just feels out of place. It
Yeah.
just like it doesn't feel home when you
We joke that thanks to Papu, he is so fat you get more speed in the downhills, and then that thanks to the hovercraft you get less friction in the grass.
yeah. But still overall you could see like he was going at it. He was going uh trying to get the sub for the track, which again, like this time is impressive. We see way more U-turning in the pyramid section. Like now, it just seems like players at this time were figuring out that there wasn't a need of making the unnecessary drifting throughout the whole pyramid, and you can basically have enough reserves for you to keep yourself going, and at the same time being able to save the time, of course, by doing the U-turning on the pyramids, which is, of course, way faster than just drifting the whole thing, the whole section.
For
Um,
sure.
and I guess right now we are coming into the
Is it
121s.
finally Damas?
We'll see, we'll see. So this is, I guess, 121.98. Uh, who is it gonna be? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That
Damas.
was,
Damas got the final sub, the so-called final sub.
yeah. So we're gonna review it right now.
Oh, with the Zem.
Yeah.
Oh, this is with the after the prehistoric patch already.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, we see three turbos close to the wall. More U-turning.
Oh,
You see
that was
the.
a.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
well,
yeah.
yeah.
He started to do the better the pre-modern grass tech.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can see like from his U-turning that he plays analog, of course, which is like people that U-turn with analog. I still like find it pretty impressive. People
Yeah,
doing that.
he's doing the what some people call air brake,
Yeah.
like without the down press.
Yeah.
So you just turn in the air while not actually changing direction while you're in the air. So when you hit the ground, you change the direction immediately.
Yeah, true.
I do think he learns how to use proper U-turn later. Or proper, but yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, but these are definitely the best grass sections by far at this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
In other places, I even think he kind of loses a bit of time, but just the grass sections get him this world record.
Pretty good. That was absolutely pretty good. Yeah.
Absolutely pretty good.
Absolutely pretty good. Yeah, thank you for my freaking English. There we go. But yeah, it was I guess the first final sub for this track. Um
Or
again,
maybe not. We'll
or
see.
maybe not, yeah. But again, like pretty impressive from a guy that doesn't or it didn't play the OG or wasn't considered an OG player, but just a player of another type of game. To come.
When was this video released? How?
Uh,
I think the 2205 lasted quite a long.
yeah,
Well,
this
yeah,
was on
over
August.
almost a month.
Yeah, this one was on August 8th.
Yeah.
Um,
So
but yeah,
we're 1.5 months in or
yeah,
something. 2.5.
almost
What?
1.5. Yeah, but
Yeah.
here we see the major time save and the change of the grass section, which is
Yeah.
taking the closer uh, inner line of the grass instead of going through the middle, um, which when we get to more records, I could explain more like how exactly does that work. But like we see a big change when it comes to
Yeah.
the grass section and how much impactful is for the time save of the track, which allowed Damas to get the sub on this track. Which
Yeah,
again,
and
pretty
it's
impressive.
definitely it's a frame perfect trick pretty much.
Yeah, true.
So
And
props to
it's
him for going for it.
yeah, and it's like it's random because sometimes you can get like a good jump that allows you to get a boost, um, but sometimes there's some kind of discrepancies with you getting a boost and actual getting speed because you can get like caught in the grass randomly. It's for now it's not for that time rather. Uh, he may have a little better understanding, and that's why he took that route. But um, yeah, we only see. I think it was lap two that he got a jump boost through the grass that made him get a little more speed through the grass section. And on that run as well, we see more polishing of the upper bridge section and then the final shortcut to the finish line. And pretty solid run by him, and
Yeah.
props for that, of course. Uh, I think the next video is a Twitch video, uh, which I
Yeah.
obviously we know is J A JKMC.
Yeah, his
Uh,
only Twitch live
yeah,
stream
please.
ever, I think. When he, at least only one where he got a world record.
Yeah. So I think for this one we have both course and lap were record. Course being 121.81 and lap is 26.62. So we're
Yeah.
gonna check it out now.
Oh, and the
That's a hovercraft.
hover car this time.
Hover car, yeah.
And this is a remarkable world record because he gets it despite getting a bonga.
Oh, nice. Pretty cool. Ah, interesting. We don't see the same. We also see like kind of the same technique that Damas was
Yeah,
using, but not as quite.
didn't get a boost.
I guess he didn't feel like he need to do it.
Yeah, true. Really good cornering there.
Also, very much like the cart control is just very good here.
Yeah.
He's just
Way
driving
Oh,
very,
he got slowed down there.
last lap. And let's see if
very stable driving.
Yeah,
going
true.
through. Oh,
That's a little bit more time.
Yeah, man. Nobody understands this FG tournament. Like, he's the only one ever to get records with the hovercraft, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And it was just a meme. Like, that's the best part.
Yeah,
Thunder.
that's freaking. It's just hilarious, to be honest. But yeah, he gets the.
there we go. That's it. 26.6.
Yeah, there he is.
Almost a
So
0.2 world record.
yeah, 26.62, and
Oh, okay. Android got a.
okay,
We have a
there we go.
subscriber.
Uh oh, Spyro, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Also, hi Rodri. Thanks for coming by the stream. Um, so yeah, here we see the, as you mentioned, the one and only stream from him, and he gets the record with the hover car, which is like how could you run and get a record with that? It's just insane. Um,
While the Ghost is his previous world record with the hovercraft.
exactly. Just to top it off. But yeah, again, like compare it to Damos, he doesn't go as tight to the left in the grass section
Yeah.
because I guess he feels like his take on the grass section is, um, the way it works for him. Because like you gotta keep in mind like even though there is the optimal strat for the track or for certain tracks, sometimes you go by what you feel comfortable going for. If
Yeah.
it works and you feel comfortable with it, then you go with it instead of just uh, trying to relearn and adapt to a new strat used in that track. Um,
Yeah, because he was playing better in every other aspect other than the grass, so he could still beat him without using the optimal tech at the
yeah,
time.
yeah, just true. Like, and we see more polishing on the other sections. The grass, the transitioning from the pad to the bridge, and then the final shortcut. We see more uh, slicker and um, obviously better cuts so that they can save more time on the tracks. I think this one right now is the next one, 121.75. I wonder who is it? Is it Damos? Yeah, there we go, Damos. So
This
121.75.
time with a very interesting character choice. Not many world records on entropy, I feel.
Yeah. Here we go.
He's definitely improved in the pyramid.
Yeah. We still see the
Oh
okay, there
wow.
we go. Yes. It's a little wide there. Okay, he gets it 2 times.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Pretty good. Pata, it's just like it's just the analog you turning. When you're not used to it, you just like air brake. That's what happens sometimes. It just looks like wonky.
Yeah, he's not pressing down. That's basically what's happening.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he gets
Well,
kind of slowed down there.
it was enough. It was enough at the time. So
Yeah, true.
and he did have a better grasp at this point than anybody else.
Okay, 121.75. Gonna see. Okay, there we go. Uh, yeah. Again, we see Damas trying to uh keep his record on the track.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is definitely already the time where Damosk and JMKJ had their agreement to not beat their own world record until the other guy beats it.
yeah, true. And here we see a big change on the grass section, which is like taking the corner of the grass, or basically riding it, uh, just to just that so your character can have like that hovering animation, basically like the animation of you jumping a big leap, and then when you land, you get the equivalent of the jump boost, which makes you have a boost throughout the grass, which is like obviously you go a little faster on that grass section, and by
Plus, it
doing
helps with reserves as well.
yeah, true. And doing that hover actually um, nulls the slowing down of the grass. So basically, you keep all your momentum throughout the grass. So it's uh, double as it's a big key for you to do that. It's kind of like hard. It's kind of hard to pull out because it's basically just sometimes you don't get it right. Like you can get it once or twice in a run. I haven't seen for now someone getting it on like 3 consecutive laps, but it's like it saves a lot of time comparing it to the previous grass techniques that people were doing in this map.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, Again, better use of the final shortcut. We see people getting a little braver and trying to cut more on the shortcut, on the last shortcut actually.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, overall, sweet run by him. I think we have now 121.68. Let me see. 121.68, is it? Yeah, by JMK's. Okay. Okay. I mean, commanded. Just used to it. It's just the ambience. You want to change it to freaking red or what? Hold on. me change it to red. There we go. So we're gonna check the 12168 by JMKZ or Z.
By this point, probably also the lap skip was already discovered, so
Yeah.
the in-game leaderboards were just completely destroyed by this point.
Yeah. True. Oh, he goes for it. Okay. Or he attempts to go for it. Okay.
But he has given up on the hovercraft.
Yeah, true. I guess the hovercraft days are over.
Yeah, no more hovering.
Okay. Still sliding on the pyramid.
Okay,
Okay, very good.
just way better corners.
Yeah. And something that I noticed, he doesn't play with the ghost on, so
Oh,
and
good
on
point.
this, yeah.
I actually think I remember in me and BTF and JMK's group chat, he mentioned that he doesn't really like the ghosts, even though he used to use them.
Yeah.
I guess when you're really used to a track, you know exactly when you're getting behind, even without a ghost. So
Yeah. Okay.
a pretty good lap. Was this lap world record as well?
I think. Wait, let me see. Think so. Was just 81. Oh wait, was it 66, 62? Nah, nah. This wasn't. This still was by. I guess he had it before, and he still has it now. So nobody has broken in before. So uh, yeah. Now I feel like he went or he tried to go for Dama's technique a little bit more instead of his own technique of just going almost not on the middle but just a little bit away from the cliff on the grass section.
Yeah.
But still was like a pretty fast run. Interesting to see that he still decides to slide through the pyramid instead of constant U-turning. But I guess that's the play style that he wanted to go for because I guess he was just used to that play style.
Or maybe he just like didn't really feel the need. Like he felt like he doesn't have to improve his tech before in these times.
Yeah.
Because if he had gone for all the techs that was new and was known that was used by Damosk and some others at the time, he could have probably got the maybe a 2120 by the point really.
Yeah.
So in a way, the agreement he made with Damosk kind of hurt him.
Yeah. True.
I have to take a small break. Something came up.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. No problem. Uh, gonna be checking a few couple of stuff here. Uh, let's see here. Let me put some fitting music to keep the ambience very good. Let's see here. So we're gonna be just taking a little break right now until Nick comes back. Uh, Let me just have this thing set up here. And I'm gonna relax you with my color lights to have the ambience. And I'm gonna go get some water, so I'll be right back as well.
Yeah, we will definitely consider. Probably the next one would be Crash Cove if we do more, because Crash Cove is really optimized.
Okay, there we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay. Uh, right. So where are we? Oh yeah.
We were. Oh yeah, one thing that I noticed that in the notepad that I made, we don't have the tie that happened with Damosk and JMKJ. It's not in the notepad, so I should probably try to find it.
Oh, okay. So they actually had the same time in the
Yeah,
track
they
at one
had the
point.
same time, and that's where their kind of rivalry ended.
Okay.
Uh, if somebody could link it in the chat, that would be really appreciated. Do we have links allowed
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
chat?
yeah. We do.
The we have the JMKZ one, but we don't have the Damosk one.
Let me see.
Yeah, we can resume. It's not yet.
Okay, let me just get the other video ready. There we go. Okay. Jack and Jordy on Tiny. Oof. Oh,
Hey,
there we
thank
go.
you, Blue. The Can you check the
Okay.
what was the time there?
58. Is this the
Yeah,
same?
just put it there with the 58. It's not the same. It ties JMKZ's 58.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
so hold on. So is it with this one? Oh, this is a 68. Wait, so the
Oh wait, we have the. Oh sorry, we have the wrong one. We have no. We have the Damosk one. We don't have the JMKZ one. It seems.
did he get a run with that same time with
Yeah, yeah. We
121.58?
missed the ladder.
Mm.
Okay, we need to get. Oh, thank you so much.
Let me see. Is that the 58? Ah, yes, there we go. There
Yeah,
we
yeah,
go.
yeah. We should try to play them like simultaneously
Hmm.
if possible.
Yeah.
There's websites you can do that just to compare. But yeah, let's go to the next video. Where were we?
Um. Oh, did we do the review for the 68 one?
Did we do 68? Did we do a 68 yet?
I think did we? I think we did a little bit of it. Not sure.
We had the last video we had was the JMKZ one where we had cart with the America sticker.
Yeah, the car, the pink, the cart with the pink wheels. I think. Let me see. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the next one, which is yeah.
Yeah, the
Are we
next
now
one.
in the tie?
Yeah. We're now in the tight.
Try to find some website where we can play them simultaneously. Just
Okay.
with
Uh,
fun.
let me see. Let me just keep the link.
Obviously, they don't start from the same spot, but we can maybe
I
adjust that a
mean,
bit.
I mean, we can, I think we can still adjust it because JMK
Yeah,
JMKZ goes from the loading screen, where this
yeah.
one just goes right away. So I think I can adjust it.
Yeah.
Um,
This will be cool to compare.
but I'm eating some how do you call it in English? It's like a dessert. My mom made it. It's like It's like, wait, let me see. It's like uh, graham cookies and some fruit, some sweet, some condensed milk, condensated milk. I don't even know how to say it. Um, okay, let me see.
It's viewsync.net. Viewsync. Oh, well, yeah, we can just do with YouTube and have two different windows open, probably.
Yeah, I can probably do that, and then put this here, and then just time it. Let me see. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, nice.
Wait, I have to do it again. I need to move my camera and chat as well. Okay, let me disable chat and my camera so we can have both runs. There we go.
Very similar so far.
Yeah.
Interesting. Damask is a bit ahead of out of the pyramid. Obviously ahead after the grass.
Mhm.
He wins a bit in the. JMKZ wins a bit in the shortcut though, but he's behind by a lot. Lap after lap one.
Yeah. You can see like the big difference in the sections right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he must gain a lot in the lap three.
Oh, he's
He
he's
must have a good
slowly
lap
he's
three.
slowly gaining here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's lap two
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
lap 2. Yeah.
That was actually the world record lap. Now that
Yeah,
I
true.
looked. And now he's just ahead. I think. No.
No,
Very tight.
they're kind of tight there.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Yeah, the lap two just made that run insane.
that's impressive. It's really impressive. Let me turn on my cam and chat. Okay, there we go. It was kind of interesting because, like, in there you could see that Damas got further away from JMK. Um,
Yeah.
like especially a lap two or between lap one and lap two. It was like some time losses here and there. Damas was pulling ahead, but but JMK was catching up slowly, especially in the ending, lap two and then lap three. Lap three, it seemed like they were kind of Damas was kind of pulling away a little bit, but then they catch up again.
Yeah, but
Uh,
like his lap two and his lap two was the only lap that was faster actually. So after lap two, he was technically ahead,
yeah,
which is just incredible. After that's lap one.
yeah, but like seeing, it's like you think you watch that at the moment and you see that one is ahead of the oh my god, one is ahead of the other one. It's like how like you're just waiting there. How are they gonna catch up with each other?
Yeah.
And like again, it's really cool. You can see like the whole different play styles of both of them, but at the same time, you can see that they were going for strats that they thought they felt comfortable with, and that was optimal as well. Um,
Yeah.
so it's pretty nice to see something like that. Like you can see clearly that these players had the same different playstyle, but they had the same outcome in these runs, which was really pretty cool.
But slowly but surely, of course, like you can't really have any more of those comfort techs, and I think
Mm-hmm.
Katsu is gonna show us why.
Yeah, of course. Um, Let me see. So the next one is
I think it's
uh
Katsu breaking the
yeah.
tie there.
So we review the 58. So I think now is uh yeah. Okay, here we go. 121, 51, and I think lap world record as well. 26, 52. Yeah, I think it is.
That was a tie, I guess.
Yeah. Let me see. This is. Wait, is this the right one? Oh,
No,
it's
is
no.
that?
Oh, sorry. It's this one. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping out here. There we go. Katsu. Oh, actually, 26:39 lab world record. So I just got a little
Yeah.
messed up with the links here. So we're gonna watch it.
Wait, was there a JMKZ 52?
I think it was with his same run of the
Yeah,
type
yeah, it
mode.
was the lap. It was the lap.
Yeah, yeah, the labs. Yeah, here we have it.
Okay.
So it was with that same run.
Right, right, yeah. That's why I had the link there. I thought I didn't have it, but it had the lap, so that's why it was there.
Okay,
All right.
so let's go with this one by 121.51 by Katsu.
Hmm. Why Crash Golf doesn't have like shit things sticking out at every corner.
Okay, he went back
Yeah,
with the grass deck, but had a really good shortcut there.
a different drift in that section there.
Some jumping there in the end to again save some time,
Yeah,
but
true.
not that great of a first lap actually.
Here we see more U-turning. Oh, that's very slow grass.
Yeah, he's just playing way better everywhere else pretty much, and doing a lot of good reserves there.
Yep, true. Oh, nice,
Nice,
nice
yeah.
cut there.
The last lap 3 must be good.
Yeah, I think that's the world record lap. Okay, good grass.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
Oh my god, I did it.
Around this time, it seems that
With the
frogging. It was discovered that frogging kind of saves time in many page, locations
Yeah.
situations. Because this is the first video where somebody's using Froggy on this check.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest change compared to Damas and Jeremy K's run is that Kasu uses the U-turning throughout the whole pyramid instead of uh, 2 or 3 boost throughout the pyramid, which is like doing the U-turning in those sections is of course way faster. Um, and we see like kind of a switch back to the grass section, especially. Like here, we don't see like he tries to go towards the Damas style of grass, but instead he goes like kind of similar to JMK's. Like he doesn't go
Yeah.
as tight, but he goes like right in between. Also, Jack, hey, what's up? What's up, Jack? So, oh, Jack, if you don't know, we're trying to we're going through the Papu experiment world record progression from
Yeah.
when the game crashed the Team Racing Afterfield from when the game released until the
You can
current world record
definitely,
now.
yeah, you can definitely watch the VOD, and we will also put this on YouTube.
Yeah,
So For anything you missed, you can watch later.
Yeah, for sure. Um. Oh yeah, we should do the tiny arena then. But
We should like slowly go through maybe one track.
yeah,
This is really fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this.
yeah, same here. So um, again, we see a big difference in between the techniques, especially in the pyramid section. The grass on lap two for Katsu was really slow. He got caught up in the grass. There's like a in a way that you jump in the grass. There's like an instance of the grass pulling out all your speed, so you don't get like a fast grass section. So it's just like um, uh, a big reduction of speed. But overall, like his lap three was really good, which is of course uh, a lap three, which is also the lap world record at that time. Um, it was a pretty solid run. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And definitely you could see like I think the reason he really went for the next run is that he felt the grass was just way more improvable. But I think we will see how he does the grass next time.
Yeah.
But it's a historical run in a very negative sense, to be honest. We can
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Um. So we're gonna be moving out to the next um video, which I believe is the. Let me see.
It's another Katsu run, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe. Let me see. 28. Okay. Here we have it. Also, yo, Foons, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Jack, with the 3 months, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Good to see you back. Let's see. I guess, yeah, Katsu. Okay. 121, 28. Uh, oh yeah, by the way, enjoy your new badge, my man, Jack.
Hey.
Uh, for the 3 months, let's go. Okay. Here we have the run 121, 28 by Katsu. Okay, pretty close to the wall in there in the pyramid.
Oh yeah, definitely way better.
Very fast grass, for sure. Okay, solid SL. More U-turns in the pyramid. Again, slow down, but that's okay. Good shortcut.
Lap 2 was pretty good for a course lap.
Yeah. Still got slowed down again by the grass, but it was fine. Okay, better, way better grass. Oh,
Oh wow.
this save though.
Wow, and
Oh my god.
it probably gained him some time even. That lap 3
Yeah,
was really good.
yeah, it was really good.
Was the lap 3 world record as well?
I think that was not. No,
Oh,
that wasn't.
okay.
It was his previous run, the 26:39.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it was really impressive. Also, hey, Dean, thank you so much for the host. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. The dates. The dates. I forgot. This was on September 26th.
Right.
Uh,
So this is already getting pretty like recent,
yeah, pretty recent.
and this world record kind of led into the sequence of events that ended up in Damos quitting the game. It
Oh
wasn't the
yeah.
record itself. I mean, he didn't like the fact that Katsu broke his own record, which was kind of like the unwritten rule for this track. Now, to be honest, from my perspective, that was a bit silly. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you can beat your own records. Everybody else does that on every single other track.
True. Yeah.
So why can't Katsu do it on Papa's Pyramid? I don't know, but whatever. I understand it had been a thing on that track. But when people started to criticize his tech in his chat, he kept on getting tilted by that and eventually just quit.
Yeah, true. Um, which was like, uh, yeah, and you could see it on like, not to hate too much on the dude,
Yeah,
because then again, like he came from a whole different spectrum of the game. Um, Cause like yeah, maybe some people were making fun of him because of the way that he U-turned. Like you can see it on his
yeah,
videos basically that he was more of air braking than U-turning. But I don't think
yeah,
like I don't think like people saw beyond that. Cause like yeah, it might have looked a little sloppy and a little uh wonky, but the guy got where he got, like if it wasn't for like I wouldn't care if his stakes were a little, it needed a little bit of improvement, um, but he still had some war records even with that disadvantage. So
right.
I don't think that um, judging him for that, uh,
What I found really interesting
yeah.
was that previously he had been using way harder tech than anybody else. Like he was the first one to do the grass with the edge slide,
Yeah, true.
but on the other hand, he was really going against the grain in in the pyramid part. I think he still could have beaten this time with his tech,
hmm
but anything beyond this would have become really difficult
Yeah,
with the tech that he was using.
true. Very true.
Have
Um,
another sub.
oh yeah. Oh, Dean A with the tier. Well, actually, Dean with the 3 months. Let's go. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy your new
Yeah,
badge, my man. Oh,
yeah.
he has the founder's badge. Either way, so yeah, there you go. But thank you, Dean. Appreciate
Also,
it.
yeah. Yeah. People were telling it's a free world record. Just do the U-turn and all that. He got really annoyed in the chat, and yeah. But
I
it's a really
yeah.
silly story and an unfortunate story because it always sucks when a good player quits, and people can say he's not a good player, but I disagree. He was a good player.
Of course, I think he was a good player. I think I stumbled across that clip of him being all tilted because chat was just being bad at him, saying like, ah, yeah,
Yeah.
your Papu is slow, like you're turning, it's bad, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Um,
He had an obvious weakness with the U-turn, but he was a skilled player.
yeah, and it's a shame because I thought like, and he even commented on one of my Papu's videos that he wanted to get back to it and try it. Um,
No.
but I don't think, did I respond to him? I don't think. Maybe I'll respond to him. But yeah, it's kind of a shame that it ended up in that situation, and uh and freaking
You
Jack.
read my mind.
Oh my God, Jack. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully, with the coming videos that we're gonna review now, we're gonna see more and more good stuff. Uh, So the next one, wait, what are we on? Oh, 28. Next one is
Are we getting to Don Guito's time?
uh almost. almost,
Almost.
almost, but we're not quite there, but we're very close. Uh this is this the right one?
Oh, remix, yeah.
Uh 20, 24, 21. Wait, am I on the right section here? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so next video is from our good lad remix. Uh, so we're gonna review his 121.24
It's some
and
blonde hair representation.
hell yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. Playing with a closed camera.
Oh wow, we have a Tom style player.
Yeah,
The U-turns in the tunnel. I mean permit.
yeah, really nice grass.
Oh,
Interesting change on
he
that bridge.
yeah. Yeah, he fell off earlier to kind of get a better Y dimension line, I suppose.
Yep. Very nice
Oh,
grass.
that wasn't. But he didn't cut the pit very well. Though.
Oh yeah, yeah, true, true, true.
Oh, nice.
Double check.
That lap.
Yeah, that lap is good. I think he gets a similar lap in this lap 3.
Yeah, the start lap was kind of unfortunate, really.
Yeah, true. There we go.
The advantage is probably just the fact that he gets a better line. It's in a way it's cornering to fall off earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, basically from that strat is as Nick said, is basically the cornering. Because you have, if you do that for better trajectory, you have like you don't have to deal with redoing the whole trajectory and hopefully have like a closer cornering before the last shortcut. Because like if you jump and then you land on the bridge and then you land on the track again without any kind of drifting, when you drift you will either like go super wide, which is not what you want, or you could slide. You could let get the slide closest to that section, but it will kind of throw you off because you will have to drift to the left and then immediately drift to the right. So then you turn into the shortcut. So it's kind of you kind of drop early from the bridge to get better cornering. So when you transition to the shortcut, it's way better trajectory for you. It might not seem faster, but it's more optimal for better lines on the track.
Yeah, very much late development of the tech. Actually, when was the date of that time?
Uh, I think that one was recent. Yeah, November 9th. That was
Yeah, because
very
Katsu's time
very recent.
lasted for over a month. Katsu had the world record for over a month total.
I think almost 2 months.
Right, yeah. It was one
Yeah.
of the longest lasting world records.
Yeah, true. True. And
Yeah.
in here in here it's funny because in this video we see kind of hybrid in between the Damas type of grass and then the JMK type of grass as well. He pulls it off on lap 2, which gives them a good lap, but he also got a similar lap without using it on lap 3, um, which is I feel is like uh, I don't know if it would be 50-50 on that behalf because like I believe like he didn't cut, as you mentioned, he didn't cut through the finishing grass section. Like there's the grass and then there's the road where you just jump to it to cut it before the platform shortcut. Because you mentioned he didn't cut through it, so maybe that could have been the factor that made him lose time and not get like a faster time on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
track.
As Jacker says, like he didn't jump very much over the pit,
Hmm.
so he probably lost even a 0.10 there,
Yeah,
potentially. The
yeah,
corner there wasn't that good, even though the grass was almost perfect.
yeah. True. But like nonetheless, Remix is one of the top players of the game, like really up there. The guy is very consistent, and it was on Xbox. He is now on PS4. Uh, but
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty cool to see his performance on the track. And he was getting very consistent. As you mentioned, the lap one was kind of unfortunate. The lap one was kind of slow. But I feel like after that, he had basically a pretty solid run on the map. And the final lap three, like the way that I guess he tried to land to jump on one of the like the section with the pyramid like this, but he went like through. Like I think I had that happen on one of my runs. But yeah, it's overall pretty solid run. I think that record stood for uh, quite some couple of days. Uh,
Quite some couple of days.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, um,
Yeah, yeah, like it was absolutely pretty decent.
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna review the. Is this the same lap? 26, 32. Wait, didn't Katsu have that already? Let me see. Is that by him? Oh, this one is mine. Okay. Oh, so
Okay. We're
previous
getting
was 39. Okay. So this is my first lap world record. Uh, that being after Katsu's 26:32. So
yeah.
gonna hold on. So
I remember seeing this one. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" This is
yeah, I
it
have.
was like everything before this lap was shit. That's how it felt like watching this.
Okay, we're gonna have a watch. So strap in, buddies. Here we go.
Yeah, just crazy.
There you have it.
I thought you had a fluke. Like I didn't think you had a tech. I just thought you got really lucky and managed to keep it together. That's what I thought when I shit. Like,
Okay,
what is this?
okay, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it in slow motion, and I'm gonna try to explain uh my take on that, on how to pull that off. Cause like it's still luck based, but like if you have
Yeah.
an understanding on how it works, you can pull it off like 7 out of 10 times in a run.
Wow.
Uh, so
That's a really good ratio for pretty
yeah,
much anything.
yeah. So to break it down, basically, let me mute the audio
Pretty
here.
much blue. It's the complete version of Damograph.
Yeah, this is the demo grass on steroids, basically. So
Yeah.
what I do or what I did to kind of pull it off, like to be that honest with you, this first 26:32 lap world record, when I pulled this off, this was an accident.
Okay.
Like this one, it was an accident. But because what I wanted to do is that I wanted to position my rear wheels so they could be like perpendicular with the uh, like when I get the flick on the
Wow.
drift, I could get my rear wheels onto like the corner of the grass. Like I think I saw I think I saw Dama's run, so I wanted to replicate that as well. But I didn't know I was gonna pull it off because this was like my first time trying to pull it off. So then,
And it's already very big brain. Like you jump on the grass before the grass even starts.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
this is already beyond what I ever even tried.
Yeah,
And I mean, okay, obviously,
cause like I put mine into it because like um there are some tracks that if like in Coco Park for example, if you jump from the track to the grass,
yeah,
if you keep the jumping, you lose less momentum
yeah,
that if you
yeah. No,
just start to jump from the grass.
that's
Uh,
definitely the case. But like, you jump kind of over the pit to the grass, right?
yeah, exactly.
And
So that
that's just. I mean, obviously that's necessary to get the slide going on, but still, it's just
yeah. So
great to watch.
so yeah, we're kind of hovering in there, and I even touch a little bit of the corner there, if you can see, like
Yeah, you get a kind of
like
bump
there,
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I do that. I get the jump,
you
and
get a
then
turbo
yeah,
and wow, and U-turn, right?
yeah, and U-turn, like all at the same time.
Wow. And everything else was good too. It wasn't just the grass. That's what made
Yeah,
the lap so great.
exactly. Um, but yeah, like I was trying to do like a complete run. You can see my first lap was almost the same as Remix's previous video, and
Yeah.
that I think pretty much that grass came in clutch. It was like it was like I thought in my mind it was like, oh my god, this is a one in a lifetime moment that I'm not gonna be able to replicate again. But I did it, and I managed to um, think about a way how to replicate that again. So I just think like I gotta put my rear wheels perpendicular to the side of the grass and of the cliff, and that's
Yeah.
basically how I pull it off basically. And it was just like trying to maneuver as not as perfectly but as precise as I could, and that's what got me the lab record there. So
I
it's
guess
pretty.
we could check the next one out because this is where you start to implement it, right?
Yeah, true, true. So gonna watch the next one, which is my 121.21. Uh, so we gotta watch it now. Oh, still in slow motion. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we don't have that much time. Let's see how the wheels go compared to the grass again.
Yeah, I didn't get it there, but it was okay because it was
It was still
still
good, yeah.
yeah.
I guess that's the beauty of this tech is that even if you don't do it perfectly, you can still get a good.
Oh wait. I gotta show a little bit of that again, cause like this area is where I almost lost a run because I almost fell like on this
Oh,
section. Like it's just
that was the Katsu tech there.
yeah. I think I pull it off here. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that if Jack is in for it. We can definitely have Jack in. Nice clip on the road there.
Yeah.
Maximum distance. You went wrong way,
Si te
dude.
metes con el dragón, espera.
Oh my god, that's something that I get almost all the time when I do that cut like that. Like I get the wrong way message. I think it's because from the section that I jump to the U-turn, the game still thinks that I'm in that section instead of going around. So that's why it puts me the wrong way thing. But yeah, that run it just it just happened. Like I had a better uh like I try to understand better how to do the grass, how to try and do the pyramid well, as close to the wall as possible. Cause it's kind of tricky. I guess like my attempts when I played Cortex Castle, because you know it's a pretty technical track as well. I think that actually helped me because like the pyramid section has the same kind of walls uh, as like a Cortex Castle corner, so I just
Oh god.
translated that to here, and it kind of worked out well. As you can see, I only pull off the grass 1 out of 3 times. Uh,
Yeah, if Beanox, if you're watching, please fix the invisible wall.
yeah, please do it. But
Not just in Blizzard Bluff, everywhere, please.
yeah, please do. I think these next two or these last two videos is where it gets kind of insane. Spoiler alert. Okay. Let's watch the sub 120.98 by the man, the machine, the legend, myself.
Hey, that's a bit too much, you know.
I know. So yeah, 120.98, and funny enough, I had the like in the run, I had the 26.29, so it was pretty insane. So
Wow.
and funny story because of why I don't have audio, like in-game audio in this video, is it was because like on my capture card, uh, if I have my microphone plugged into my PlayStation, I don't have like any mic on my computer. So since and my monitor doesn't have or one of my monitors doesn't have like speakers, so it doesn't record the audio. So I had to put like some freaking trashy music in the background. So that's why there's no car audio. Um, Let me see.
Hey,
No,
we're in Discord with.
no, she that was the other one. It wasn't this one, or was it that one? Because I remember, no, it was the other one when I got the 78. Yeah. So let's watch right now.
Oh, wow.
Almost lost it there.
Also, you're really doing the remix, the fall off
Yeah.
trick as well.
Oh, that grass was amazing.
This one. Oh wow.
Oh, that was okay. Okay, Shimmy. Yeah, I think I remember. Oh, look at that.
Oh wow. What a beauty. Hey, actually,
There
can
it
you put
is.
it back to the last shortcut on any of the laps? It doesn't really matter.
The last shortcut,
Yeah.
like this section.
So
Yeah.
yeah, can you play it on like I don't know, 50% speed or something?
Yep.
Because one thing that happens in this track and in a lot of tracks is that while this game doesn't have downhills physics, some downhills
Oh,
kind of
first
give
lap.
you a bit of speed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Some downhills are like scripted to give you a bit of speed,
Yeah,
and this
true.
is one of them.
Let me see.
But
Now that
but
you
it's
mention.
only area based, right? Like
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
have an area.
True.
So even though you do the shortcut, the game thinks you're in a downhill and gives you kind of speed there. You can see you get like kind of like speed lines at the edge of your camera. At least in on lap 2 and 3, you can clearly see it.
Let me see. Let me double check here. Cause I never realized.
I think on lap 1 you go over the area actually. Like
Wait,
yeah,
you mean?
yeah, you get that right on the
Yeah.
edges of the camera. You see.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I see it.
Load
I
it
see
into
him. I
some
see
of-
him. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, you get that on some downhills, so the game thinks you're driving a downhill, jumping over it.
Let me see. Yeah, there I see them. I never realized until now, until you mentioned it.
Yeah, so like even though the game doesn't have downhill physics or uphill physics, it just kind of does like kind of scripted speeds.
Wh- where in the where in the video, Jack? You mean the let me see. You mean in the actual grass or just that ending?
Yeah,
Or let me see.
on the jump side, you jump over the wall. Even if you look
When you jumped,
last shortcut.
when you jumped, you, I cut it so
Yeah,
early. Okay.
go to the start of the last shortcut. I know what he's talking about. He means the wall at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, look at compared to the ghost.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I was fairly behind there.
But yeah, you jump very early,
I jump yeah, okay. There we go. And then I get the speed.
and you almost catch the ghost already.
Oh my god. I didn't even notice that well until now. That's what I'm saying. Holy shit. You know what's funny? I thought like even though I was like pretty close to my goals, I didn't put much thought into it because I was like, yeah, the the cut the tongue slug. But I was like, yeah, I was like on that last shortcut, I was like, I really need to save time. So I feel like if instead of going as close to the right to take the shortcut, maybe I should go as further to the left instead of the right. So then when I have the correct angle for me to jump, I could just, instead of doing this motion, I could just do something like this, like a steeper cut, like I did in here, uh, in the last shortcut. I think. Let me
Maybe if
see.
you go left enough, you can actually jump way over the wall even earlier.
Yeah. Let me see. For example, lap two. Um, for the last. Let me see if I don't think I did it better in lap two or lap three. I think it was way better in lap one. Uh, let me see. Yeah, in there I still gain the speed. I see the the side things there.
Yeah, you do gain it every lap.
Okay, and then lap three. I think lap three was where I lacked it the most, or nah. Let me see.
You do the early jump at least, and you kind of go a bit over the wall.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that wall? Sometimes Um,
Can
sometimes
you
you get.
actually jump over the wall though? Like, does it just pick you up
Uh,
if you try?
sometimes yeah. That's what I was gonna get to, cause it's random when you wanna jump to it. There's sometimes like you touch it, either bunks you, or sometimes you touch it, and then it does this. It gives you a higher jump, but it's just like random. It's super random when that happens. Most of the
Yeah.
times, I think for that I only pulled it off like 2 out of 10 times. It's just pretty rare for that to happen.
So what
That's
actually
how
was
often.
the time here?
120.98. So this was
Right. So this was the actual last sub, except that
yeah
maybe it will not be.
yeah.
Maybe 119 is doable.
Could be. I because in my run I had a what did I get SL? Yeah, 28.26, which is pretty bad. Not like I think of my next run I got a 28.08, I think.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
already
28 flat
uh
is probably possible
and I
at least.
and I already did a 27.99, which is
Oh, okay.
in the next video, of course. Uh but yeah, like
So
if
let's actually move on to the
yeah,
next
let's
video
let's
because
actually go for it. Which is the 120.78 and 26.26 lap world record, which is oof. I think this is one of my one of the big records that I've done that
I mean,
unfortunately
yeah.
is not freaking Cortex Castle as I wish it was, but
Yeah.
but yeah, let's go for it. Oh my god, freaking slow motion, buddy. Okay, there we go. And here we go. This is where things get a little crazy.
Oh, why is it lagging so much in
Oh,
my screen?
oh
Well,
wait.
whatever. Maybe it's not lagging in the stream.
Hopefully it's not. Let me higher up the quality a little bit. There we go. Oh, I said higher up the
Okay.
quality. Okay, buddy. Oh my god. There we go.
Okay. Good that the quality is fine. Yeah. Nice fake crash skin, of course.
Yeah. $28.06.
Wow. Finally beating Damosk start laps.
Almost went a little out. I think that actually made me
Pretty
lose.
good.
Yeah.
The next sub will be actually really insane if it happens because it's a 28, 26, 26, like all flat.
Yeah. So that was 120.78. Now it's the lap.
This is the current world record, right?
Yeah, correct.
Wow.
You noticed it there?
Yeah, you had the Dong Schlong tech there as well.
Yeah, I actually hit the wall in there
Wow.
on the shortcut. Why is the quality so bad? Let me see. Yeah, I think I could just put a little bit in slow motion there.
Oh, yeah, you gained a bit of height.
And I think after this is the 27.99 SL.
which is probably the most insane thing on this track so far, to be honest.
Like, just watch it. It's so crazy.
Wow.
I
And
think,
even there, it feels like you can still kind of improve it
yeah.
somehow.
I feel this. I feel like this is one of the cleanest grass sections I've ever gotten. Cause like, if you see, I jump there, but then I go all the way in and I land in the on the other side of the
Yeah.
cliff. And that is the current world record now. Uh, wait, is
I
there a way
guess
to do
Don
this?
Gitos, you should answer that.
Um, actually, I think. Wait, who was? I remember someone doing that. Uh,
Also
doing.
Bruno.
I think yeah. Uh, instead of jumping, just drift maybe. Hmm. Because here's the thing. Even though you could do the same on lap 2 and 3 and on lap 1, I don't think you would have enough reserves to do the whole grass section, even if you get the jump turbo, or the jump boost rather, because I've tried it, and whenever I try to get through the cliff and then go for the platform and then to the upper section of the bridge, I always lose reserves on that area because it's you don't stack, you're not stacking enough reserves if you decide to just U-turn the whole pyramid on lap 1. Like, it's faster, yeah, but you'll run out of reserves and you wouldn't have a way to recover from that. Um, it's something that I haven't been time trialing the track as much right now because, like, even though I feel like this is a strong record and I still have the splits for 120, 50, I'm the kind of person that if I don't get pushed, then I wouldn't just randomly go for it. Like, I need to be driven to be better and get better and get a better time as well. Um, which and I think also that is good in a way because, like, if you keep if there's like some competition, if there's actually someone that is pushing you as well to compete to have the fastest time, I think we'll eventually get it to where the next sub is gonna be coming, and we're gonna be pushing it back and forth. And what that's gonna do is gonna um, it's gonna make people see that the track is far from being fully optimized, and that it's possible to get a way lower time. Um, but like right now, how I feel it with the current strats that we have in the track, I feel like my skeptical mind is like, yeah, 120/50 is the maximum that we can get, but we said the same on Cortex Castle when it was on 152, and look at it now, it's 146, and even 145 is getting way closer. So
Yeah.
it's um again some what is that? Oh, bruh. So it's something that I feel like I'm not gonna bother pushing it if there's not someone. Which actually, you know what? There is someone, or there was someone that actually in between my first record or my first sub, the 120/98, uh, Oxide got a 12094, but he never bothered to upload it. But then I did the 12078, and as of right now, I don't know if he kept grinding the track, so I don't know if he has a faster time right now. I could probably check later on. If he has, then yeah, I'm going for it, trying to do my best to get the time lower on that track because I feel like uh, I don't even know how I started because I still hate that track. It's like not one of my favorite tracks at all, but I just I was bored one day and then I did it and then I ended up liking how I was performing on that track, and especially on the grass section.
Yeah. There's Hermax has a 121.25, which is done after Jamix and Dong got their times. Um,
Let me see.
and yeah, then there's the Orso Bruno time with new tech or the Pyramid U-turn tech. These
Oh
two
yeah,
could be interesting, I guess.
yeah. I think I saw. Yeah, I saw the Gallia one. I didn't check the one for Orso.
Well, let's check the
Uh,
Orso Bruno one first, just to see the start lap that he does.
okay. Let me just yeah. Let me just do that right now.
Because this is potential future tech. Okay, he does one short there and their slide U-turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that being faster. The SL is good.
Yeah. He went wide there.
Ah,
Yeah, slow down.
I think there's some potential in this tech, like for the pyramid.
Yeah, true. Oh, that was
Nice cut over the
yeah,
pit there.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe do slow motion in the first laps in the pyramid. See, like I think he does something interesting in the first slide where he does two turbos. Maybe
Mhm.
that's the key to get the reserves.
Let me see. I put it at 50 speed. Okay.
Like yeah, like here you see he does the slide here,
So
two turbos.
perfect, good, and then okay.
I think I think that's the key to get enough reserves for grass section. But you do definitely need the bounce to get the jump turbo here.
Yeah, true. I could try that. That actually seems to save time. Like of course, because it's way faster than just doing the full three turbos throughout the pyramid.
So 120.30 confirmed.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, I will be
Yeah.
I will be pumped to do it. Uh, I'll have to check the leaderboards again if
And maybe another section to kind of try to improve is the ending, where trying to like really see how far over the wall you can get.
yeah. I
That
could
seems like an avenue.
yeah, I could try to do that for sure.
But as for the episode, I think it's done now. We're
Yeah.
probably done with 2.5 hours. Insane.
Yeah, but it was pretty nice to go through all of these.
Hey, do it, Jack. Like seriously, that would be awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah, you should actually try it, Jack. Um, get me
Hit the
some
pyramid, Jack.
competition, brother. Um, I mean, I was terrible too, but I just wanted to
Like,
be good at a track that I despite, and I ended
like
up
you
having the
you
world record.
you went from being terrible to basically reinventing the track. So like,
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Uh, it's still kind of interesting to see that I still find it like it's uh could be more optimized, like way more optimized than what it is right now. Um,
oh
oh my
man.
god, that's the thing. You know what the thing is, like when I do the speed runs, that's like the track that makes me reset the most. That or Dingo Canyon, and
Hey, Daredevil,
it's just
thank you
funny.
so much for the feedback. I'm definitely interested in doing more. Like, have some kind of a vote for what should be next.
Hmm.
Like, kind of like spam in the chat which what track you want next.
I think we should definitely do Tiny Arena next.
Yeah, yeah. If Jack is up next Sunday, or maybe it's Saturday for you, I don't know. The time zones becomes pretty tricky because I'm in Japan and Dongitos is in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
So
it's freaking
it's
yeah.
it's it's not necessary for you to have the world record for you to have insight.
Yeah,
Like I'm far from world records, but I have the database access, so that's why I'm pretty necessary for this.
I mean, what if we get Jack and Jordy in here, like for the next segment, for the
Yeah,
next
Jack, you have a
episode.
week to get the world record, and then there's no problem.
Wait, I think we should get Jack, Jordy, and Fiskaren, actually.
It just gets more difficult to when you add more people because of time zones.
Well, yeah, true, very true. But like, just coordinate with one of them maybe, so we can do the episode. Because basically, if you hit me up around this time again, I can basically do it. It's barely like 1:30 a.m. here, so it's
Yeah,
not that
we
late.
just talk to all three of them and see who can come.
Yeah.
If at least one can come, we will do Tiny Arena. If not, we will do Crash Cove, I guess.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Crash
Yeah.
Cove, I think, with the two of us can do.
Yeah. For sure. Definitely. Yeah. True. True, Jack. Like I've seen your runs. Like it's funny. I've seen your run. I've seen Fiskaren's run, and I've seen Jordy's run, and you guys have like so different techs, but you still got like pretty much insane times. Like right now it's
Also,
2:49 10, is it? I think. Yeah.
also, it's gonna be a 4-hour stream, I think.
For sure.
So you guys need to prepare your, you know.
Yeah, you need to prepare your pillows and your sheets because we're gonna have a long night in here. It's gonna be
Yeah, get some coffee and some
yeah,
snacks.
hell yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, it was pretty fun doing this, to be honest. Uh,
I
maybe we can,
Yeah.
if people like to see this type of stuff, which I think they do actually, we can do
Yeah,
more.
people seem to like it. We had a very active chat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go.
And we need to give people to kind of have some time to join in. We kind of just started right away this time.
Yeah, true.
Have like a 5 minute like a period of like we're just waiting and letting people to join the.
The dog. Oh my god. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jack. Thanks for
The
the input.
Dominican and the Finn. That's also kind of has a weird ring to it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
Alright.
head off
Yeah,
to do
for
some
sure.
lunch.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was really fun to go through these world records and seeing how the players were improving throughout the time. It's pretty interesting to see as well. So it was pretty fun. Can't wait to do this again.
Alright, bye.
The Filigang. All right, all right, all right, man. See ya later, dude.